Hi guys, my name is Diane and welcome to Didedi's Crafty Corner. Hi guys, today I thought I would share with you a small order from Papertrey Inc. I was recently on their site looking at their pattern paper that matches their cardstock because I have recently fallen in love with their cardstock, and came across a section that was a super clearance section, and it's still there now, so I will link the products that I got below, or at least the section below. And I thought I would just share it with you guys. These are very old dies for them. I think one of them is at least 6 years old, the die is, so you guys probably already have it or have had it, but just in case you're new to crafting and never seen them, I thought I would share it with you. So like I said, all I purchased was the 3 dies, and I'm going to show them to you without their packaging because the packaging had nothing. The packaging had no way to put it together, no instructions, no pictures, no nothing. They just came in these little papers. All right, so here we go. The first one I'm going to show you are these 2 dies, right? And these 2 dies are actually called let me grab the paperwork so I can tell you exactly. They are called Loopsy Daisy die, and it's a collection of 2, and they were on sale for $10. Now when I saw these, I immediately thought they would make super cute bows, like, you know, packaging bows. But specifically, knowing that this would be folded in half, I thought it would be the perfect size to make felt bow ribbons for my granddaughter's hair. And what you do is you use 2 of these and 2 of these to put it together, and it makes a super cute bow. Or, I mean, you could call it a daisy, you could make it a daisy, a flower, but to me it makes the perfect bow. So that's what they look like. This, to make 2 of these, you're going to have to use a whole piece of cardstock. That's the only way I could get it to fit, was to use the whole piece. And for this, you'll be able to use 2 6x6 pieces of, one 6x6. You'll be able to cut 2 out of 1 piece of 6x6 paper if you're going to be using paper. Okay, so there's that one. And again, it's called the Loopsy Daisy die, okay, in their clearance section. And this is what I made. Super pretty, right? So this is the large one right here. This is the small one right here, and it's twice, so it's half and half, right? And then I just added the little bow. Now I did not put it on a brad. The holes in it indicate that you would probably use a brad. I could find no information about this on their website, no pictures how to do it or anything, so thank goodness it was pretty easy to figure out. And I just think it's beautiful. I absolutely think it's gorgeous and the perfect size for little hair bows. So using felt is going to be a breeze. It cuts like butter. This is 110-pound cardstock, and this is just Lawn Fawn paper that I used, and then the little button that I glued on. I glued it all on, of course, with my art glitter glue because I love it, and it's on there. Now when I make the bows, when I make the actual bows, I'll be using hot glue and of course doing some sewing, you know. But for this and for packaging, just using the glue would be fine. And it's so pretty, isn't it? I love it. So there's that one, the daisy die. Okay, so this one is called the Favorite Box 8 die, and this makes those little long favor boxes. I know that they are used for something also. Puppets and crackers and things around the holiday season, I've seen. But you can make this. I've made these before on the Scan and Cut using just 1 sheet of paper. You know, it just cuts it out in 1 sheet of paper. But I went ahead and got the dies because I thought it would make a nice way of using, you know, being able to use different color paper, like this for the base and this for the edges. So you're going to cut this out twice. This is going to be one side of your box, this will be the middle of your box, and then this would be the other side of your box, and then you just fold it on the score lines. Great score lines, easy to do. I had no problems. It went together like a charm. And it makes a long one. This makes a good size one. I've seen smaller ones before that make them much smaller, actually. I think a whole inch or so smaller. So this is a great size. I loved it. And this is what I made with it. Just your standard little favor box, right? I think that I think back in the day, or I think that around the holidays, you can put poppers in there, and when you pull it, they pop, or You know what I'm saying? If I'm remembering right. Okay, so for this I used pattern paper here, Christmas pattern paper, for this side and this side. And then for this middle piece to toughen it up, I used a piece of 110-pound cardstock. So, and I think it makes a super cute little box, little trinket box, a little gift box, right? I thought it would be super sweet for the kids at Susie's school to do something a little different this year. Like maybe put, you know, the long sticks of candy, or I don't know, I'll come up with something, but I just thought it was super cute. So again, these two pieces here, they do not, you can't get two of these out of a 6x6 piece of pattern paper. So you're going to have to use your larger 12x12 papers or your cardstock in order to do it. I think personally using the cardstock in the middle and the paper on the ends is just super cute. It gives it enough sturdiness, probably not to pop it though. So if you're going to use it as a popper, maybe use all paper. Not sure about that. Okay, so I'm not sure about that at all. So super cute. I think it's super cute, and that was $8. And again, that was called the Favor It Box 8 dies. Okay, I'm not sure what the other one was called that I was thinking about getting. I'm gonna have to go back in and look. And then this is their berry basket die, and it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Can you see it? It's super huge. And this is the basket that it made. Look at that. You cut it out 4 times. Did it fit on? I was able to get, you have to cut it out 4 times. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock to do it. All right, so that's what I used. I used 2 pieces of cardstock. And of course, I distressed the edges to make it look more like a basket. I only used the Nina 80-pound cardstock for this one. I'm wishing now for my first cut I went ahead and I wasn't sure how it was going to go together or anything. So I went ahead and distressed it to make it look a little more like a basket, right? And then on the bottom you can either glue it, you know, flap, 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 flap like I did, right? Just closing it up, or you could box it, you know how you do the in out thing with the bottoms, like you do a box. You could use it that way. But isn't it stunning? Oh my goodness. And it is huge. It is absolutely huge. Let's see, what are the dimensions of this? Okay, so put together it is 4.5 inches. I'm sure by 4.5 inches, right? Yeah, by 4.5 inches is the base. The top goes out, so it's a little bit wider. It's 5 inches on the top, 4.5 inches on the bottom. That's a huge size basket. You could easily put 4 bath bombs, or I'm thinking if you make smaller cupcakes, you could fit 4 cupcakes in there. How spectacular would that be? 4 strawberry cupcakes in there, and then with the cellophane coming up would be beautiful. And this was $10 as well. So I think these are fantastic dies. I'm happy to add them to my collection, and I just wanted to share them with you in case you want to add them to yours. I will be sharing I purchased some of their designer paper that matches their cardstock. I'll be sharing that with you in another video when I pull that out. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.